Sherman and Tingle in the morning.
My oldest son, Evan, he mad dogged me yesterday. Looked at me. I even called him psycho. I go, hey, psycho, you going to keep staring me down? Yes. Just all angry at me.
Don't worry. See, you know what? Funny thing is, Sherman, you got a great head of hair right now.
Yeah.
Slowly, day by day, teenagers in high school will make that start to fall out. Look at me. I used to have nice, thick hair. Now it's thin as can be.
I used to have brown hair, and now it looks distinguished, according to my wife. I'm like, the hell you say it looks distinguished?
Oh, and you got one even younger than that, so you're going to go through it twice just like I did. Trust me.
He was so angry because I caught him red-handed, and I could have swore I heard something the other night. It was in the middle of the night, and I wake up, and I just hear...
You're so hot.
I thought the TV was on downstairs, and I'm like, what was that? So then I go back, lay in bed, and I hear it again. So I creep over, because I thought it was a prowler at first. I'm like, that's a very talkative prowler in our house. Then I realized prowlers don't usually talk when they're breaking in. So I put my ear up against the wall, and it shares the wall. Our wall shares with our oldest son.
I just got a new bed.
And I
You want to come over?
hear talking. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I bust in the door like Kramer.
What time was this at?
12:30 in the morning. It's on a school night, obviously. It's the other night.
Been there.
I see him on the phone. I go, get off the phone, in a dad voice. Get off the phone now. Clenching teeth, trying to get TMJ going. And he goes, okay. I don't know what he was doing.
He's talking to a lady.
Come to find out, that's what he was doing.
Yep.
Of course, that's what he was doing. And I said, we will talk about this tomorrow, which is lovely to do.
My daughter was that lady. She, my youngest, was on the phone all the time, and we had to go in there and break it up all the time. And then finally just threatened her with we're going to take your phone if I catch you one more time. And she didn't do it one more time. Because if she would have done it one more time, I would have took her phone.
Okay. Well, he has done this before. He's been caught before, staying up late. So I said, that's it. So I went on Amazon yesterday. Some may think it's too much. I went out and purchased a time lock safe. So now it is sitting in our den, and it will only open at 5 o'clock in the morning. It is the same as you would use at a store overnight. It's like this little tiny safe just for phones because of the phone addiction of all of our children. These are selling like hotcakes, and I bought one for like $40.
Let me tell you what Evan's going to do once that's there.
Oh, he's so mad.
He, as kids are, super savvy, he will go on the internet. He will go to places and find out how to open it. He will do his best to try to go, okay, fine, lock it up. And then as soon as you leave, get it.
You think I don't think that way? I am just as deviant as he. He's a Sherman. We don't show our deviance. We sneak. We creep. I did the exact same thing, so I looked it up. This one you cannot break. I can't even get into it. So if we need this phone, we're screwed. It does not open. There is no magic number that you can use. It stays locked until you specify the time that it opens up. Oh, he's so angry. He's so angry that we took this phone away.
So what time of the night do you put it in the safe?
I told him 9 o'clock.
Oh, so you're allowing him to do it?
Katie will make him put it in at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I said, that is the time. I talked to my friends. I go, there is no reason you can't get anything wrapped or get everything wrapped up by 9 o'clock at night. I go, it's a school night. I'm not talking about on the weekends. This is just Monday through Thursday, technically.
By the way, you know what? When you say they're talking on the phone, kids today do not talk how we used to talk. There's times where I've gone in my daughter's room and she's on a FaceTime call with somebody. And they're not even acknowledging each other. They just have it on just to have it on.
Just to watch each other?
Yeah, she's sitting there watching a show, and the person's just there, sitting there. I'm like,
hey,
are
psycho.
you talking to that person? Yeah, and they're not talking. They just have it on. They're just looking at each other or looking at space.
And I know we talked on phones. I had a phone in my room that I shared. I didn't have my own phone line, but we shared the same line in the house that I grew up in. And yeah, did I talk on the phone? Yeah, I talked on the phone with friends and things like that. But it's nothing like now, because now it's just it's just consuming. You'll sit on the couch. You know how this is. I'm not explaining anything new. Sit on the couch and they're just focused constantly. So at some point you have to do that. I think that's the good parenting thing to do. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I don't even want to talk to you. Jennifer?
Good morning.
Jennifer.
Heard what you're talking about and totally disagree, and I thought I'd tell you.
Jennifer from Hinsdale. Of course you would disagree. Do you have children?
I do not. But I do know
Perfect.
that you do not want to, cage kids in a way. What's the next step? Locking him inside his room so he can't go out when he's grounded? Or, it's just, you got to make kids, let them make their own mistakes and, make their own decisions.
Make their own decisions. Okay, so they should just stay awake as long as they like. Screw up all of the schooling.
Well, eventually, he will realize that he'll be tired throughout the day, and then he'll say, you know what, maybe I should wake up earlier. You got to give him that choice.
I got to give him the choice. No, you have to parent. You can't just do what.
I understand you have to parent, but you also have they're humans about to be adults, so you got to learn, you got to teach them.
Okay, and let's say you're the mother of my child, which you're not a mother of any child. What would you do? What would you do in this situation, Jennifer from Hinsdale?
I would sit down with them and say, listen, I understand that you want to have conversations with friends and be social, but there's a time that you must rest. And if you choose to stay up, just know that you could face the consequences of not performing at school or being exhausted. So by all means, stay up all night if you want to, but you risk that,
You're going to raise a meth head, Jennifer. That's what you're going to raise. When you have a child,
that's funny that you say that because there's so many parents that are so, you don't understand, like when you are, choking them, with life, you got to let them, like, for example, you probably don't let your kids smoke marijuana, do you?
A 14-year-old? No, I do not let a 14-year-old smoke marijuana, Jennifer.
Well, it's a very big thing, and, they do it. It's legal.
It's not legal for a 14-year-old, Jennifer. What are you on this
You've
morning?
got to let them make their mistakes, and they will learn.
Hold on,
That's
Clay.
all I'm saying.
Hold on, Clay in New Munster. What's up, Clay?
First off, kids get by with too much stuff as it is. When we grew up, we didn't have car seats and cell phones and stuff. And we
That's
came
right.
out
We
just
went
fine.
through the window. We were men.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's
We didn't fight
2023,
for guns or
sir. It's
nothing.
time to wake up.
No, it's time for you to wake up, young lady.
No,
get by with
what you're
way too
doing
much
is
stuff.
old, and that's what old things people do. You got to get to today's society and see what people are doing.
And look at today's society. Look at how
It's great. There's no problems.
And it's because of parents like you that kids get by with all
First
kinds
of
of
all,
crap.
you better watch your mouth when you talk to me, okay?
I can't. It's on my face.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look in a mirror, okay? Because you sound like you don't know
I
what you're
did.
talking about.
All right.
All I know is kids get by with way too much stuff these days. You
All
can't paddle.
All I
You
know is
can't
you
do
sound like
this.
Chewbacca.
Hey, listen. Be nice to Clay. How dare you, Jennifer? Hey, we love you, Clay. Thank you.
And first off, I don't smoke, so.
All right. He doesn't
Yeah,
smoke.
you sound like one.
Okay. Be nice. Be nice. All right. Thank you, Clay. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. All right. Hey, Natasha. Natasha.
Good morning.
All right. Now, you obviously disagree.
I 100% disagree. She doesn't have kids, so I think she has no say in this whatsoever. I have
First of
two
all,
little
I have
kids,
animals, which are
and
basically like
my
kids. I take care of 3 dogs and
my
2 cats.
stepson is about to be 19, and he would stay up all night. 7 in the morning, I would come in there, and his phone would still be playing YouTube videos because he passes out at like 5, 6, 7 in the morning, still playing on his phone. You
And
have
how is
no
he today? He's
idea.
probably
These
great,
kids
right?
don't put their phones down.
He's probably great today, though, right?
No, he still continues. He'll be 19 next month, and he still continues to stay up all night on electronics. If he is not on his cell phone, he is on a computer.
19. That's a win
all night
in my
long.
book, okay?
All right, let's not fight too much. All right, I'm sure you're doing a great job parenting, Natasha. Thank you for hanging out with us this early.
I would disagree with that one.
Yeah. Okay. One more here. April in Zion. April, you want to smack Jen? It says here.
Figuratively, but not literally.
Okay.
But yes, she has no children. I have 4, and the problem with these kids right now is because when my 21-year-old right now, when she was 7, we were told we weren't allowed to spank our kids anymore. And guess what? I used to be a dispatcher for a police department, and you know what my sergeant told me?
Oh, my God.
At
How
that
long is
time-
this going to take?
Well, he said, don't leave a mark.
It's a lovely story there, April.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what that has to do.
See, that's a prime example of somebody who shouldn't be a parent because she just talks forever, and her kids probably just wanted to leave.
Well, hey, we love you, April. I'm sorry for what Jennifer just said. I thought
Hey,
the story
yeah,
was
no,
great.
that's okay. But parenting is not.
All right.
That people don't give advice that don't have kids.
Make sure that those kids are safe on that bus you're driving, okay? Thank you.
It's not nice at all. It's not nice. All right. We love you, April.
People just need to be smarter. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, you're making friends every day. Jennifer from Hinsdale, thank you. And I
Thank you.
can't wait
Bye-bye.
for you to be a parent.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Sherman and Tingle Show on 97.1 FM The Drive and on the Drive mobile app.